AP provides some guidance on what pronouns are appropriate for writers to use in certain situations, since it often depends on context. The first guideline is that you should avoid referring to yourself in third person. This includes referring to yourself as the researcher or the author, like in these examples. Instead, AP recommends using first person, in this case I, when you're talking about your own research, actions you've taken, or experiences you've had. Writers should use this first person instead of the third person, which helps avoid ambiguity. However, because we use first person to refer to our own actions or experiences, does not mean we should use I whenever we'd like to in our academic writing. Generally, in academic writing, the idea is that statements you make are beliefs or thoughts you have, so you should also avoid I think or I believe statements. The notations that you think or believe something is implied, since you're the author of that statement, so the phrases can be eliminated altogether. Sometimes students will include I think or I believe statements because it's become a habit in their writing. Our recommendation is to allow yourself to do that as you write, but then come back through your paper and simply delete those statements to eliminate them. As you can see with our examples here, by eliminating the I think and I believe statements altogether, we're left with clear, declarative sentences. AP also provides guidance on how to use the third person, specifically we. APA doesn't recommend writers use the editorial we, which is when individuals refer to themselves in the third person with we. This editorial we can be used in other writing styles, but APA recommends avoiding it to refer to yourself because it's not necessary. Additionally, APA recommends avoiding using we when you're talking about groups of people you are discussing. In this example, we is used to refer to a group that needs to ensure students have strong reading skills. But as readers, we don't know who we includes. The use of the pronoun isn't very precise, and it could include any number of people. Instead, replacing we with the specific group you are referring to will help your writing be more specific and clear. In this case, the writer might have meant parents or teachers. Both options change the meaning of the sentence, and so by naming the specific group, the writer would make this idea clearer. The final guidance APA provides for pronouns is around the use of singular they. The singular use of the pronoun they was once discouraged in academic writing, but it now should be used to be inclusive of all gender identities. You should use the singular they when the person you are talking about uses they as their pronoun, as well as when a person's gender is either unknown or irrelevant. In these cases, using they, them, and theirs is appropriate, as shown in these examples. It may take some practice to become proficient at using these guidelines for pronouns, but with practice, you'll soon be able to easily navigate which pronoun to use when.